The next thing we need to cover is a break statement. Break statement is pretty much another command that are at our disposal. So let's get in action. So let me do something like, it can be used both in whiles and fors. That's good to mention. So let's do a for loop because it's easier for me to create it. So let's go from 0 up to 100 and let me print out I. And if I is divisible by 7, for example, I'm going to break. Break literally means end the loop. So break up this job, I'm done. How is this useful? We'll see in a bit. So let's first of all see what this does. What this does is when it hits the word break, it immediately exits the loop. So of course, here it immediately exits because 0 modulo 7 is 0, but let's start with 1. Because again, number 0 when divided by anything gives a remainder of 0. That's just by definition. So let's run with number 1. And when it first time encounters this break, it stops. So what it does is this condition is not met when it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6. Or when it reaches 7, it first prints the number 7 and then says, is 7 modulo 7 equals to 0? Yes, it is, because there is no remainder here. And break just ends the loop prematurely. So it's pretty much another way to exit the loop. And why? How can this be useful? Well, for example, now this allows us to create an endless loop. For example, I'll just also group this together here. And let me show you. Like now we can create a while true loop and use break to break out of it. So now, for example, we can ask the user many times to enter something. And once we are happy with what he entered, we can let him go further. So we can say something like print out, enter your age. And then we can do something like have a scanner, and we can say int age equals scanner next int. And we can have all of this, of course, in the loop. So let's move it down. And we can ask enter your age. And we can say if age is less than 0, we can print age cannot be negative. Otherwise, we can say break and move forward, And at the end of the loop, we are certain. Here, let's just print the age before we leave. Your age, and then plus I said age. And this is it. We can keep asking the user for a proper input until he actually provides one. So if we run this now, it's going to say enter your age. I enter -3, age cannot be negative, enter your age, -5, -9.23, enter your age. When I enter a positive age, it just says your age 99 and it exits. So this might be quite useful. We can create endless loops now and we can break out of them at will. And that's just something else that we can do with loops. So the break keyword works on both while and for, so we can basically use it to prematurely end the loop. Okay, let's comment this out and then show why is this not, okay, here we go.